Feeling stuck doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes it just looks like routine. The same mornings, the same thoughts, the same feeling that nothing is really changing. This is the story of someone who wasn't failing, but felt frozen. His name was Daniel. Daniel's life wasn't falling apart, and that's what confused him. He had a job, a place to live, and people around him. Yet, every single day felt exactly the same. He'd wake up, go through the motions, and go to bed wondering why nothing ever felt different. It wasn't that he didn't want more. He did. But every time he thought about changing something, his mind would fill with questions. What if it doesn't work? What if I make the wrong move? What if this is as good as it gets? And so he stayed, not because he was content, but because he was uncertain. Daniel told himself he was just being patient, that timing mattered, that things would eventually move on their own. But deep down, he felt like life was quietly passing him by. Weeks turned into months. He noticed how time kept moving, even when he didn't. His friends would talk about their new plans, new directions, new chapters. Daniel would smile and listen. But inside, something tightened. At night, he'd lie awake thinking about the same question over and over. Why do I feel so stuck when I'm trying so hard to be careful? The question never had an answer. One afternoon, Daniel took a longer route home from work. Not really to clear his mind, but just to avoid getting home too quickly. As he walked, he passed a construction site. Machines moved. Workers shouted instructions. Everything was loud and active, except for one thing. In the corner of the site, there was a truck parked with its engine off, surrounded by all this movement. Yet it was completely still. Daniel stopped walking. That image stayed with him. The truck wasn't broken. It wasn't out of place. It just wasn't moving. That night, Daniel couldn't stop thinking about it. He realized something uncomfortable. He wasn't stuck because life had stopped for him. He was stuck because he was waiting for certainty. He had been telling himself that he needed clarity before he could take action, but the clarity never came. And without action, nothing changed. A few days later, Daniel met an old friend for coffee. They talked about life, and Daniel admitted something he had never said out loud before. I feel like I'm not going anywhere, he said. Like I'm standing still while everything else just moves. His friend listened quietly, then said something simple. Nothing moves until it's pushed. Daniel looked at him, confused. That doesn't mean force, his friend continued. It means direction, even a small one. That one sentence followed Daniel all the way home. He thought about how much pressure he was putting on every decision. He believed every single move had to be perfect, permanent, and life-defining. No wonder he felt so frozen. The next morning, Daniel did something different. Not something big, something small. He chose one thing he had been avoiding, just one, and he took the smallest possible step towards it. No big commitment, no grand announcement, just movement. It felt strange at first, almost pointless. But something shifted, not in his life, but in his mind. The next day, he did it again. Another small step, then another. Some days were slow, some days felt unclear, but that feeling of being stuck began to loosen its grip. Daniel realized something important. Being stuck isn't the absence of options. It's the fear of choosing the wrong one. He had been waiting for confidence to just appear out of nowhere, but confidence didn't come first. Movement did. As the weeks passed, Daniel started noticing changes. Not dramatic ones, but real ones. He felt more present, more engaged, more alive. All because he wasn't just standing still anymore. The lesson Daniel learned was simple, but incredibly powerful. When nothing feels like it's moving, don't wait for motivation. Create motion. Small motion, imperfect motion. Life doesn't unlock itself all at once. It responds to direction. Even slow direction. If you're feeling stuck right now, ask yourself this one question. What's one small step I've been avoiding because I wanted the perfect answer first? You don't need clarity to move. You need movement to find clarity, because standing still feels safe until you realize it's costing you your time. If this story resonated with you, take a moment to like the video so it can reach someone else who feels frozen right now. Share it with someone who's waiting for the perfect moment. And in the comments, tell me, what's one small step you can take today? Sometimes the only thing standing between you and change is the courage to move before you're ready. Thanks for watching.